Hi guys! So it's been a while since I posted my last video because I've been working. So tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a flip through of my almost finished junk journal and maybe explain a few things about my process and what I do and why I do it and that sort of thing. I say finished, but it's not completely finished. It's pretty much there. There's only a little bit of journaling in it at the moment. I probably will journal more in it and maybe add a few extra pieces of decoration here and there as well, but for the most part it's finished. So this was made from a padded envelope, just folded in two with the signature sewn in. You can see the sewing there, and covered with brown paper. That's all. I just ran an ink pad over the front of it, and I had a little bit of trouble with the tie. As you can see, I tried a magnetic strip and that didn't work, and I tried another magnetic strip and that didn't work, so I eventually put on a wraparound with some nice little beady bits on it. There's a large one and a very tiny one in there. I don't know if you can see that. And it's just some fibres that I have from my knitting days, which I will be getting back to at some point. This is a flower I made from a die that I ordered on eBay, and I just cut several layers of tissue paper, glued them together and put a little pearly thing in the middle. As you can see, the cover is tearing here, so I'm thinking I might actually end up covering this with some scrapbooking paper or maybe some drop papers. There's a little fairy, some washi tape, lots of dangles. I do love dangles. This is a tile that I made myself. This is Relax. This came from a box of incense that my neighbour gave to me as a gift. Thanks, Geraldine, if you're watching. And just a few other bits and pieces. Converse, love my Converse. What else? Yeah, this was on a pair of jeans, I think, belonging to my darling other. And I just stuck it on as a closure. I put an eyelet in it and tied my string onto it. Okay, so on the inside, first page, there's a little flap there that was, I think it might have been the flap of the envelope, I'm not sure. Yeah, looking at it there, it was. The whole thing is falling apart down here actually. I just noticed that now. You can see the inside of the envelope. But yeah, like I said, I'll probably end up covering it, I think. Maybe, we'll see. In this bag I was just putting in bits and pieces that I wanted to stick into the book. No, I don't think any of these bits are going to be going in there, so I'm going to take them out and use them in my next junk journal. Just some stickers and things like that. Now, what I actually made this journal from was literally junk. It was bits of parchment paper that I had used in a Journaling by 5 session, leaflets and just random odd bits of paper and, you know, all different kinds of things in here. And what I wanted from this journal when I initially made it was just somewhere that I didn't have to be perfect, somewhere that I could just glue things in and colour with a colouring pencil if I wanted to, or put some stickers in, whatever. I was inspired to do a journal like this by Sugar. Her channel used to be called, on YouTube, her channel used to be called Sugar, but it's now Liz Drake. If you want to have a look at her, she's fabulous. I love her. So yeah, just a quick flip. There's lots of little flappy doodads and stuff. You can see one of the Centauro girlies down here, gorgeous girl. And this is a little notebook that was made by my little friend Jaden, my partner's grandson. And we were making little books here one day, and I asked him to put together some pages for me and, you know, make a little book for me, and this is what he did. So I haven't written in it, I haven't put anything into it because it's just special. It's special. Something special will go in there. I just put a stamp on the front of it, and he decided he wanted to put the staple in backwards. He's so cool. Love it. This little bag I just found on the street one day when I was shopping. Somebody had obviously dropped it, so I picked it up and stuck it in here. Very cute. Some stickers, some fibres, just magazine cutouts. This was a pin, a lapel pin. and I just took the back off with a pliers and stuck it in with glue. And this, I think, may have come out of a cracker, Christmas cracker. Just some random stickers and note pages that came from my goddaughter's little notebook. Some sticky note pages and a kiwi. Life gives you many reasons to smile. A little flip out here, all decorated. Kiss some frogs, found my prints. I did. So that's that. This little leaflet, I found out about a year ago, I suppose, that I have very little chance of actually having children. Not a 0% chance, but very little chance. So my mind was very much on fertility and all that sort of stuff. So baby boy, baby girl, that kind of thing. So that's what that is. And these are stickers that come from t-shirts that we buy in Pennies or Primark, as some of you might know it as. And I love the way they put the stickers on the front, and I save them all and stick them into my books like this. Some tickets, some stickers out of Kitty's books. Photograph of my 3 youngest siblings with the puppy. That was taken a long time ago. And yes, I'm joining here a leaflet where I bought Christmas present for my best friend. Found it at a shop that sold loose teas, and I bought her a selection of teas. It was lovely, very nice shop. Thank you card from my cousin's wedding, thanking us for the gift. It's decorated on the inside, but I left their message. A little bit of decorations, and just flippy flappy, nothing underneath there yet, but journaling space there. This was from my partner's sister's wedding, and she asked us, please list a song that will get you up dancing, so that they could request it from the DJ, which I thought was lovely. So I just stuck a little heart in there. It says can't wait. Just an envelope, security envelope, all decorated up. Some note paper, pretty note paper that I liked. Silvermint wrapper, I think, just the foil from a Silvermint. Okay, I am sorry about that noise out there. I'm going to switch off the camera and go see what's happening. Okay, sorry about that. Battle of wills going on out there. Hopefully they'll be quiet now, or maybe not. Let's give her a minute. Some unicorn sticker that I got in a thrift, not a thrift shop, like a discount shop. Love these unicorns. I love unicorns. I am a unicorn. What can I say? I want to be a unicorn. So yeah, that's there. See, it's all just stuff, whatever I feel like putting down at the time, that's what I do. I didn't do this book page by page. I would flip through it every time, over and back and over and back, and I really enjoy flipping through this book. And it's something that I think I will pull out every now and again, all the time, even when it's finished, just to flip through it, because I just love the textures, I love the colours, I love the bits and pieces that are in there. It's just, yeah, really like it. Okay, so we have some painting here. This was just a printout that I did that I didn't use. The box off of some pirate stickers, because I love pirates. Want to be a pirate too. A little flippy flap, some embossed paper that I did a long time ago. I have a lace stamp and I embossed it with gold embossing powder, and it came out very pretty. Love that. Last bit I have too. And I've done nothing else to this page apart from these and the punch, but because of the marker coming through from the other side, I don't think it actually needs anymore, you know. Maybe later on in the game I might put something in there, I don't know, but I like it as it is for now. See, I'm a unicorn, told you so. Busy doing nothing because I like being busy doing nothing. I take the time to be busy doing nothing sometimes, and that's okay. Some candy wrappers, sweet wrappers, bars, chocolates, whatever. This was actually a recipe that I thought we'd enjoy, but it was a bit too sour for himself, I think. So I just stuck it in here. I like the picture. Some more of those stickers, a ruler, Tim Holtz ruler, I think, colouring pencil, and just some little stars. I use a lot of kid stickers, as well as adulty stickers, but I love kid stickers. So cute. This was from an outline sticker. I used the actual sticker part that was supposed to be used, and this was left over, but it was really pretty, so I put it in there. Circles, circle theme, you see circles? Circles? And there is a little octopus down here stamped, but I don't know if you can see it. It's very faint. I did do some stamping all the way through at some point as well. More circles. More circles. And this was a page that I had in a colouring book here for the grandchildren when they come to stay. And I was talking with one of the kids one day, and we decided we were going to label all the animals on all the pages. And then another one came along and coloured it in with me. So I used the actual picture of the rabbit that was there, and I had this bit left over, so I stuck it in here and stuck a little foil rabbit on it. Very cute. Love those as well. And this is tracing paper. No, it's not tracing paper, it's parchment. So I use parchment pages as well. Love all the different textures. Salmon fillets, butterfly. This is kind of almost like a scene. You've got all the fish down here, and then you've got birds and butterflies up here. So, yeah. This is something I've had for a long time, almost 20 years. And I just came across it and decided to put it in here. It's a ring sizer, an old one. It's like cable tie. Some fabric washies. This is some tape that I just coloured around, an embossed flower, and just some junk mail stickers that I get, and I will stick it. And this was a little booklet that actually came with my tripod, and I just had some tags, clothing tags, but they all had cool characters on them. So I made a little booklet out of those. Is that the last one? No, this one. So there's all those. We have Kiss, Iron Maiden, Star Wars, Batman, and Looney Tunes. And this says it's all or nothing. I have another bit of this tissue paper there somewhere, and I'm hoarding it because I love it. Don't want to use it. Go figure. Aren't we all the same? Here we have an invitation to my brother's 30th. He's into his Walking Dead, so he did a zombie themed invitation. Some washies. Cute little puppy just because he's cute. I put some little stickers on with him. And this is an invitation that we got to a friend's 50th, which I thought was pretty cool, very retro. A postcard that was sent to me by Angie Lovett. Thanks Angie, my first and only ever swap that I've done so far. And a cool beer mat that I just liked. And some glittery marker, because who doesn't like glitter? These things, I have a couple of these. I don't know how many I have in here, but I definitely have another one, I think. My partner is doing up his motorbike at the moment, and he's buying parts and stuff, and the company that he buys them from often sent him on stickers like this. So I think I passed on to me. How bad? Just some random stickers. My name, because I was trying out my Electrotag, my Dymo, just to make sure it was still working. This is just a little baggie from some underwear with some postcards in there. Just blank postcards out, they're not written on or anything. They were also sent to me from Angie. Very cool. Some more fabric washi. This paper is like, it's like packing paper. I think that's actually where it came from. It was an Amazon box, and this stuff was packed around whatever was in the box. So I held on to that and used some of it. Just some cool pictures that I liked. Some packaging. I find a lot of very cute packaging, and I hate throwing it away, so I like to find something to do with it, and I really like putting them into these kind of books. Some painty, and this came off of the bed that I bought for my new kitty that I'm getting. Hopefully tomorrow evening she'll be arriving, so looking forward to that. So that only went in recently. Some doodling, just some random bits and pieces. Frozen. I had some Frozen stickers from the kids, so I said I might as well use some. I put some silver paint in there, some rabbits. German spot, you know. It's nice. I like it. Not sure I like this, but hey ho, what the hey. Nothing to say about that. Some turtle stuff that was there from the kids as well. I like this. Hair colour, the last hair colour I put in. Hair colours don't really take my hair. I don't know why I bother with them because they last about 3 washes and then they're gone. But sometimes I like to just mix it a little bit. Yeah. This came from some oil that himself got for his beard. He decided to grow a beard a few months ago, so he's up in his grooming. Some jelly wrappers. A die cut that I wasn't using anywhere else. I put it in here. And I tried to do some drawing, I guess, with a stick and paint. Didn't really come out that well, but you know, whatever. A bright envelope. I have this guy in here and it was perfect. He showed up perfectly in the window and everything. And then I went to dry this, I think, and the window's all crinkled up, so it's not so perfect anymore. So I'm a little bit gutted over it, but I'll get over it. Just a little prayer card there. I like the picture on it, but I didn't want to cut it up, so I just left it. I might gesso over that and write something else in there. I don't know. Some receipt for some takeaway that we had. Another one of those octopus stamps. I hope you can see that. Some sticker leftovers. Now, I tried to find a use for everything, as you can see actually even from the pages we've just gone through. So I've started using my sticker kind of outlines that I get left over, but I don't like them like this. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if I'll do it in here, maybe not, you'll see, but in the future even I'm going to use them on the backgrounds of my journal pages and paint over them, and it'll give a little bit of extra texture. So that's that. And here we have this. Friendship is the marriage of the soul. To lose a friend is the greatest of all evils, but endeavour rather to rejoice that you possessed him than to mourn his loss. That's that. And up here this says, buddy, the only thing you're getting from me is a mouthful of knuckle. Yeah, I thought that was funny at the time. I don't know. Again, kids stickers. Caution, bear behind. Stench. Love it. I'm such a kid. This is ephemera from my driving test. I finally passed my driving test. I did it. 15 years after I started driving, I finally passed it. So proud of myself. I hadn't been doing tests for 15 years. I did 2 and failed them for various reasons, but I finally passed it. So that's all memorized in there. Love this. I do love this. It's upside down packaging of some stickers that I bought for my goddaughter, and those 2 are actually some of the stickers. And I just stuck it in there with the intent of probably painting it or putting something on it, but I ended up putting this bird on here as if he was perched on the letters, and I just really like the way it is, so I'm not going to be doing any more to that. This means a little something. It's got those babushka dolls or Matryoshka dolls, whatever they're called. A little stamp that I have. Some cupcake liner, and I don't know what they're called. They're like little cocktail sticks that you put them into the cupcakes, and I just took the sticks out, stuck them in there. The only rose without thorns is friendship. Some washi tape. This is another cupcake liner, and some random stickers on the back. Hola banana. This is from my Sharpies, obviously. I had been coveting Sharpies for so long, and then I finally got a set, or I finally received a set as a gift. So I kept that. This came from a Santoro paper pack, and the packaging, if any of you have ever used Santoro products, you know the packaging is amazing. So I use as much of it as I possibly can. So that's that. This is going to be a journaling spot. I might decorate this side yet, I don't know. And this, I printed these out, and they're little to-do lists. And you've Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on the other side you've Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they all fold up like this. I don't think that's the right way to fold them, but you know, I just ended up doing them like that. And that'll be another lot of journaling, I think. Excuse me. And in here we have a pocket. And this says, in every conceivable manner, the family is linked to our past, bridge to our future. And that is by Alex Haley. That was just some crayons that I bought, gel twister crayons. Soft crayons, they're more like can never think of the name of them. Gelatos, they're more like gelatos than crayons. Some washies on the flap of an envelope. This is a strip of cardboard that I had all painted up and used in a different journal, and I had bits left over, so I stuck random bits in here. Bingo card and some stickers. Love these bird stickers, love them, they came from China. I have a booklet of these €100 notes. This is a fake, just in case you didn't realise. And circles again. I haven't seemed to have anything for circles, don't I? This is obviously the backing from some stickers. I used the stickers and kept this. Just coloured them in different glitzy colours, and there were planets and moons and spacey things. And this came from a box of Silverman. I actually really like the sound of that. Washi. I was choosing colours for my sitting room or my living room, and this was kind of one of the colour schemes I was looking at. I ended up doing just a grey with black and red, and didn't end up using the purple at all. But I have purple curtains in there. Sounds weird, but it looks good. Washi tape again. Time for tea. Got these stickers and I wasn't terribly impressed with them, so I put them in here and tried colouring them. I'm still kind of on the fence about them, not sure. Stamp, some Tim Holtz tissue paper. This is embossed by me with that beautiful script stamp that I have. I can't remember where it's from. And some camels, because, you know, why not? That's what I felt like at the time. More of those stickers, I love them. And this is another envelope with some cookie paper on it, wrapping up a package of cookies. Some ephemera from Egypt. I went to Egypt about 10 years ago now, I suppose, maybe a little bit more even. And it was the holiday of a lifetime, it really was. So I have some Egyptian stamps there as well. So this is just a note that I had left over, and this is actually a sheet of paper that we used to write on when we were doing party games on the cruise that we were on down the Nile. So I still have that. Good times. Cookie wrapper, flower that I made from circles. This was just something that happened to come to our town. I didn't go to it, I had no interest in going to it, but I liked the flower, so that got stuck in there. This was a date night that I had with himself. We went to see Logan. So this is the cinema listing for the cinema we went to. The date is all on it, and I had the date circled here as well, and some journaling. I might decorate the front of this again. Journal card that I had left over, printed and left over and aged and everything. The corner of an envelope, some washies and stickers, and good stuff, just good stuff. This is a 3D sticker. There's supposed to be a plastic bubble over the top of this, and this guy was shaky inside, but the bubble came off, so I just stuck it in there. And there are those stickers that I had from the sticker paper back here. That's those stickers. Moo, I don't know why, but the universe is apparently saying moo. Okay? So if you want to talk to the universe, talk to a cow and learn its language. Apparently. Oh, my brain. His Lordship. Forever Yours. This was actually something that he had in a box, and he'd had it for years and years and years, and I asked him could I have it, and I stuck it in here. And he's my Prince Charming, eternity symbol, you know. We visited his sister a few months ago. I was actually at Easter this year, and her daughter, they were doing some arty crafty things, and her daughter did this for me. It says, "For Rose, chickadee chick," which I thought was really cute, so I stuck that in here. Another cupcake liner, some pretty note paper. This is just cut out from a magazine. Love the patterning on that envelope, so I don't think I'm going to cover this up much more. I might do some journaling on it, but we'll see. This is some, what is that called? Dry line tape, something like that, which I had been looking for so long and could never find it, couldn't see it anywhere, and finally found it in a discount store about a week ago. So I used it a bit in here. It's a 3D butterfly and some scrummy fibers. is just a little flip out, packaging flip out pineapple. There's Rise to the Occasion. And a little card, Floral Favourite Hydrangea Flower. And like a speech bubble thing. And I just did some watercolouring on it to match the 2 pieces of paper that I stuck on there. That'll be journal done. Extra special. This was the very first bit of heat embossing that I ever did. I had coloured this picture and I decided to cover the whole thing in lovely glittery embossing powder and emboss it. And it's really cute. It's really cute. It's so shimmery and oh, pretty. Another one of those 3D bubbly stickers. I can't move them because if I pick it up you won't be able to see. Another one, another page that I really like. This was obviously, it's an envelope that has a stamp on it. I was jelly printing. I have a homemade jelly plate that I made. Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, actually that's where I got the recipe for my jelly plate, so look it up if you want to know how to do that. I might leave a link at the bottom of the video if I think of it. So I was jelly printing. I had some metallic purple paint, took that, and then I had a homemade stamp that I really like, and I must pull it out actually and start using it again. And I printed on the top of it with that. Love how it came out. Some embossing, very first piece of embossing that I did, I think even with my Cuttlebug, or at least one of the first pieces. Some random strips of paper, some washi, that white flower. Don't really rate this page, don't know what I was doing, but you know, it's there, whatever. This is a paper hat from Christmas, a chewing gum wrapper, a cutout butterfly that I printed. This came from a children's sketchbook. I cut out all the little bits and pieces and used them. In here, this was something I printed off just as a trial. And it came out really, really pretty, but I have nowhere to use it. The lines are going the wrong way for me to use it in one of my journals. Well, that's what I've been thinking, but I've kind of been thinking lately that it doesn't really matter, so it might get used in somewhere else, but for now it lives in here. Oh, this is special. This is very special. This is a birthday card that I got a long, long time ago from my best friend and my brother and their 2 boys. And it was obviously handmade. I think one of the boys might have even drawn it or something, I don't know, or helped. We love you, Rose. And on the inside it has some dried flowers and pictures of all of them, to a picture of me from pictures of all of them. Isn't that just so adorable? So cute. So that lives in here to be treasured forever. And this, I struggled for a long time with this. I had just this on here, which I love. I'd love to know where, you know, is it something that's sold all the time or what, or is it something that the person just put on? I don't even know what this came off of. It was something that he got, I think. But it's really cool. So I struggled for a long time with this. I had this piece down and this piece down. I didn't know what else to do with it. Then I put this on, and then this, and now I think it's done. I don't want to put any more on it. It'll just be for journaling. Again, I might put a picture in here. I don't know yet. I don't know what I was thinking about when I was putting this down, but there it is. All Irish stamps. Love them. I have loads more, so. More stuff. These all came from his motorbike stuff. This came from my Sharpies as well. I made it into a little tuck. And here is a piece from a calendar that I had. I inked around the back with gesso and ink, and it'll be a small journaling spot. And on the front it says, "Every great success requires some struggle." And puppies are playing tug. So cute. There you go. This is an Egyptian, or this is a map of the River Nile that was gifted to me by the staff on the boat, on the ship that we cruised on the Nile on, and I love it. Very, very cool. Amazing country. I would love to go back there. Amazing. It was the holiday of a lifetime, it really was. Thoroughly enjoyed it. The receipt from a gift that my honey brought me back from Hungary. That in there. And in here, this is just tracing paper that I had tried to print on it. The print didn't work, so I just cut it up and made an envelope, and inside is just a chewing gum wrapper for no apparent reason, but there you go. That's just how my brain works sometimes. And a nice little spot of paper journaling. And another one of those flip outs. Nothing written on it yet. It says lazy days and time spent together is never wasted. So it'd probably be some sort of date night or something with one of my friends or something. This was a card that my next door neighbour gave me. She said a prayer for me in a monastery that we have down the road, a very holy place. And she lit a candle for me. She brought me back this card. Now, I'm not into religious iconography or anything like that, so I covered it. I kept her name and her wishes to Derek Rose and Dogs from Geraldine. It's my neighbour. So I painted the front of it, did some decorating on it. It says celebrating life, and I did some journaling in there about how grateful I was for her and for her thoughts. So that's that. A little bucket, some random doodling. Don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might just leave it as is and journal on it. Don't know. This came from, I was making a card for my goddaughter. She did her first pee on the potty, and at the time I was in a card making phase. So I made her a little card congratulating her on her first wee on the potty. Bless her. She's obviously fully trained and everything now. But a really cute picture. I printed off a couple of them because they kept smearing when I was covering them. So I wanted to get one just right. Pretty flower, some glittery, silvery. This is actually fabric paint, I think. There is a story behind this that is kind of private, so I'm not going to tell you, but it's just a little memento from a day myself and himself had out. This came from a Christmas cracker. It's called the Mystery Calculator. I had no idea how to work it. There was instructions with it, but I don't remember. And I'm totally fine with that. I just like the way it flips out. Like an accordion. So cool. Random stickers again. We have some ice cream box. This, I get junk mail from this company. I have bought stuff from them before, and you know, they put you into sweepstakes and things like that, and I get all these little doodads and stickers and scratch cards and what have you from them. So I just stuck this in here. It says handmade with love on the washi there. This key is worth money. The jackpot is 10,000. Yeah, after you order about 60 quid worth of stuff. So I haven't even opened it. It is still sealed, even though it looks like it's open. It's not quite opened. I love the colour of it as well. And little penguins hiding behind there, because why not? And some eyes. I'm watching. So that'll be another picture in the spot. Brown paper envelope with Rapunzel, I think, hanging off the window. Another cool beer mat. I just loved the way they did the music instruments down here. I just loved it. This came from my cousin's wedding. A different cousin again. That was my little memento that I got from there. Just some stickers on the inside and a little tuck spot. This is just some paper that I had to the side, some drop paper basically, and I just loved the way it looked when it was, you know, just lying on my desk one day, and I ripped it up and started using pieces of it. Love it. That was the last piece. Some bubbles. Frozen. Not a huge fan of Frozen. Goddaughter is. That was there. I just stuck it in there. I'll probably do more around it. And this is gessoed as well, so I'll do something there. These are really cute. This came from her notebook, the goddaughter's notebook. You saw the pages back there. I had a couple of little pages out of it. So I kept the packaging because it was adorable. And these stickers, my partner got for me actually one day when he was out shopping. He comes home with little bits like that for me. He's so sweet. So, and there's nothing on the back because I think it's really cute as well. So what might happen is I might stick a piece of something down here and journal on it. I might not. I don't know. We'll see. That's just some pretty packaging that I liked as well. Oh yeah. Now in here I had this in here to stop these pieces sticking because the paint was still wet. It should be fine now. Another one of those playing cards with some stickers and random bits. Exclusive on the back. Why it's so exclusive, I don't know, but there you go. This is just packaging a box off of a light bulb. I just made it into a little booklet and put it in here. It'll be for journaling or for stickers or for something, don't know yet. Flamingos! Little hair clip. Oh, those little plastic hair clips that the kids get in the front of magazines and things. So cute. So stuck that in there. There's another one of those little to-do list things there. Some random paper strips that I had left over. This is just some packaging that I stuck some bits on. Reboot, you'll be glad. Another one of those 100-euro notes. They have actually got lines on the back for writing, so they are intended for writing. These little doodads keep going off. Where do you go to? Some embossed paper that I had been using for another project that I had left over. And just a leaflet for a music festival. Is it a music festival? Not necessarily. Yeah, it is a music festival. In a town not too far away. They live in there. I like this page as well. I love the three of these together. I'll probably just do some journaling around here. This is some duct tape that I had bought. Just put a piece of that there. Again, a blank page. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Might not do anything at all with it. We'll see. This came from a box of chocolates that a friend of ours brought home from the States for us. She always brings us home these chocolates. They're gorgeous. So, thanks, Linda. You see this? Some more stamping. Some more of those stickers with the doodads inside. A tab from when I was making a birthday card for one of the grandchildren. I'm a daydreamer and a night thinker. I really like this page as well. I love the yellow with the teal. It really pops. I like that. That is a little Tux bottle. It's got nothing in there. I bought these and just wanted to put some of them in there. I like this one in particular. I like the yellow going around the edges. I love that they're craft as well, you know. Flamingo, isn't that so pretty? Look at it. It's all sparkly and pretty and pink. Love it. Some painting and doodling and whatnot. There's more of those stickers. I knew there were some more of those in here. Oh yeah, I just painted this page randomly for no reason. Whatever. I don't know what will happen with it. It might get decorated, it might not. It might just get written on. We'll see. This was from when I was making Christmas cards. I had this piece left over, but there was a piece of packaging behind it that came from some stickers belonging to the goddaughter, and it was just really pretty, so I wanted to hold on to it. I initially had this just swing back and the packaging was there, but I eventually stuck the two together because the packaging had gotten a little bit ragged. So yeah, I really like that. It's very pretty. On the back of it, some pattern paper and a sticker and soft and cozy filled cushion, it says, and the orange against the purple just pops. So pretty. There's another part of that same packaging with the, it's supposed to be Rapunzel's tower, but I cut Rapunzel out because, dare I say it, I don't like Disney representations of the fairy tales and yada yada yada. So shoot me, you know. I like the background imagery and all the rest of it. Don't like how they depict their princesses and what have you, so I put her out. She's in there. I saw her a while ago, hanging off the edge of the window, I think. But I wanted to find something else to put in here. I haven't found what it is I want to put in here, but I will. Sometime I'll come across the perfect thing and say, ooh, I know what that's for. So we have a little picture of an owl. I used this as a reference to draw for a piece of art that I did for Angie Lovett for my swap that I had done, or the only swap that I've done, I should say. And I kept the little picture, and you actually saw a smaller version back there as well that I didn't end up using. So that's some old book page, just cut it up. These came out of, I don't know, an ad for some sort of, I don't know, facial cream or something. Always be curious, wisdom lives in wonder. I like it. Real life and secrets. Some random papers. Don't know why. Anyway, I like that page. I really like that page. This this came off my Memory Keepers envelope scoreboard, and I didn't want to put it on the scoreboard itself. I didn't feel like it had a place there. The measurements are all on it anyway. So instead of putting it somewhere safe and losing it, I said, let's stick it in here. I'll always know where it is. Anyway, so there's little flappy flaps, some makeup packaging that I liked with washi tape in the windows. Probably do some journaling down here. Just some random stuff. Clay masks, that's where those little things came out of there. And I liked the colours in this. This is why I put this in here. I liked the colours, and I kind of did similar colours around here. And these little hearts came out of a package of die cuts that I had, and I just stuck them in there together. Bingo, I don't know why. This is from when I went into hospital to have my tonsils out. My honey bought me a new dressing gown, or house coat, or nightgown, whatever you want to call it. There's a big debate about what they're actually called. On the package it says dressing gown. I'm going to stick with dressing gown. So anyway, he bought me a new dressing gown, and this is actually a baby wipe that I was stamping off the ink that was left over on a stamp that I was using. I just stamped it onto the baby wipe, and I thought it looked pretty, so I put it in here. This is the bracelet I had while I was in the hospital getting that operation done. No idea what that's about, but it's there. This was another piece of paper from Jelly Printing. I had cut a heart out of it for something else. So I put new socks in there because I love getting new socks. I don't know what it is about new socks, I love getting new socks. So I put them inside the love heart and just washi taped it in. Might do some journaling on that, we'll see. Another one of those to-dos. It says Legend, and flip flop with some washi. There's that duct tape. See? I was obviously just after opening it at the time. I still have the paper. That's actually a tuck anyway as well. And there is some markings on here, like this is another stamp that I made myself. And the marking is there from it. And there's another stamp down there. Just a magazine image that I liked. Another one of those. It says handmade with love. Some washi tape on there. Inside a little bucket. And some more random stuff. It was kind of tending towards Paris themed, you know, France and the Eiffel Tower. And then it just went Madrid and, you know, whatever. McDonald's big flavour perhaps. I don't know. But a little space up there for journaling. And look, however random it might seem, I enjoy it. I enjoy how all the pages look. There might be 2 pages in here that I don't really like. Other than that, I like it. I just find it therapeutic, just putting things together and not having to care whether they match or whatever. Just slap it in there if it feels good to do so. And I don't have to worry about it because it's just all a load of junk papers stuck together in a book. You know, and a lot of what I used in here is junk, so that's good. It's all good. Here's some Row stickers and some more of that baby wipe. Back packaging off of my Sharpies. Loved the patterning on it. It's a little flip flap, and under here is a magazine image that I really liked, and I didn't want to cut it up, so I left it whole and left it there. That's part of a colouring page that I did, and I used it in a Valentine's journal that I made, and I had this little strip left over, so I stuck it in there. And there's a little pocket in here with more bits and pieces of ephemera, mostly from weddings, I think. Yeah. Some stickers. This is from Winnie the Pooh book, a kids one where the pieces come out. And it was supposed to be, I think, a pot of honey, but the picture came off the other side, so I put it here and it says, it's not here. A funny story with this, I made a housewarming card for friends of ours, and it had a sliding window so you could open and close the window. And as I was putting it into the envelope, the little window part fell out, and I ended up bringing it down to the window not knowing. And I was thoroughly disappointed when I got there to see that the window wasn't in it. But I found it afterwards and I just stuck it in here. Yeah, funny story. Silverman packages. My darling other is addicted to Silvermans, basically. He eats them like they're, I don't know, they're sweets, but you know. So that reminds me of him. And that is the end. Look at that duct tape there. So yeah, it's pretty fat and pretty chunky and stuffed full of junky, delicious stuff. I love flipping through it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it gives you the courage to maybe do something like this and not have to worry about it being perfect. That you can see that doing something like this doesn't mean it has to be a work of art every time, as long as you enjoy it. You know, even if you don't like the end result, as long as you enjoy doing it, that's the reason to do it. I don't do this to create works of art. None of my art journaling is about that. It's very much sit down and do whatever I feel at the time with no direction in mind. Usually there might be a vague idea sometimes, but generally speaking there's nothing. It's just sit down and pick up the first thing that comes into your head and do something with it. And this is the result of doing it just mostly on the couch actually. This is the one I bring to the couch most often just to do stuff. I bring a bag of bits and pieces and scraps and what have you. And I just kind of randomly go through it, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, I hope it inspires you to try something like this. If you've never done art journaling or anything before, but you're one of those people who says, "Oh, I'd love to be creative. I'd love to be more creative. I'm not a creative person." Put something like this together. Get a cardboard box, a cereal box. Staple some pages into it, or sellotape some pages into it, and the pages can be just random junk mail that you get. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, nothing. It doesn't have to be plain paper. It can be stuff that's been used. You can paint over it and then write on it, or stick stuff into it, or whatever catches your eye. If it's a receipt, if it's a piece of, I don't know, a piece of paper that you find on the ground that just looks interesting to you for whatever reason, put it in. Get out your colouring pencils, put a bit of colour on a page. You know, simple things, nothing too artsy-fartsy, nothing out of this world technical or anything like that. Very simple stuff and very, very satisfying. And I find since I started doing this that my head is clearer. This takes me into a zone. It's like a flow state. You hear people talking about this flow state where you're doing something and time just passes in a blink of an eye and you don't realise you spent hours doing this thing. That's what this does for me. And it is so good for mental health. So yeah, anyway, give it a go. I hope you liked this, and if you do give it a go, please do link me to a photograph or something so I can see. Okay, thanks guys. I hope you're all going to have a fantastic week, and next weekend I should have another video coming very soon. I plan on making another junk journal and hopefully getting a video up on how I make the next one. It was something that somebody expressed an interest in, so I thought I might as well. I know there are loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of videos out there about making junk journals, but seeing as it was something that somebody asked me about, I thought I might do it. Okay, so bye, hope to see you soon.